Yeah, it should be a pretty big year. What's going on, and welcome on into this video. I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible, but I've got a couple things that I do want to get off the chest or explain for at least transparency purposes and clarity purposes for the channel for this year. As of filming this video today, it is February 1st, thereabout, I have found a lot more clarity into what I want to do this year. It's not like a New Year's resolution. I don't really care for that stuff because it doesn't really matter to me anyway. I don't there's no reason to think I'm going to start doing something new. It's not nothing new, but I have got clarity as to right now, what do I see and what are the goals with this channel and whatnot for the year. I don't know exactly how it could develop, and I can't guarantee anything specifically, but I do have some pretty big plans, and there will be some of that shown, and I'll get into what I mean by that in a second. But overall, the plan for the channel is kind of as follows. We'll be doing live streams pretty much every single day during the week, so Monday through Friday we'll have live streams. Monday, Wednesday, Friday look like power hour lives, last hour or so of the day of the market. And on Tuesday and Thursday, we're doing live tradings around 9:30 a.m. That's what currently fits the schedule. That could change, but as of right now, that's the plan for the beginning of this year. And we'll see how we like it. If you want to change that or if you want to switch things around, we can certainly do that, but that's the plan right now. On top of that, we'll have trade recaps when I have trades to recap. I plan to recap every single one of the trades that I take this entire year, and that will all be done like I have been doing. There is a trade recap playlist, and there are playlists that have different challenges in them. So we had a 50K account challenge. Well, we had to then move from that prop firm and that broker. We had to switch, so now we're doing a 25K account. So we're kind of doing that challenge right now as I film this video. That may change over time. Who knows if I scale up, scale down, trade my own money, not trade the prop firm. But either way, every trade recap should get funneled under the trade recap playlist, and then the video could get put into whatever challenge, category it is at the given time. So that's going to remain the same. I actually, believe it or not, have my brother who makes and makes the shorts. So if you see any shorts that go up on the channel, that's him. He clips up some of the videos and I pay him, and he does, those, and we have those posted. So that'll be the same thing. Standalone videos. So anything that I have to say that's interesting, that I have an idea or a video or an idea, topic, or a question, that is what I'll do. So some of that could be, month trade recaps. Some of that could be something that just crosses my mind. I have no schedule, and I think I'm really honestly at a place where I'm super happy with that, because I don't feel like this channel needs to have a specific schedule or we have to do a specific thing, because I don't really care. This is more of you can say a creative outlet, although I don't know how creative I really think that it is at times. But it's a place that I want to document and just post things. And so this is where it's going to be. I'm not, slave to the algorithm. I'm not slave to anybody else. So it makes a few bucks a month, but it doesn't make my, entire income by any means. So I don't feel like I need to kind of keep pushing and making more and running the algorithm. You know what I mean? So I just kind of make what I want to make when I want to make it. And that's the deal. I do other things outside of this channel that pay the bills. So it's not just this channel is paying the bills. Like a lot of people kind of get into that rut, and then it kind of pigeonholes them into making, viral content that then, actually doesn't help anyone. And it's, they feel like an empty, person at the end of the day. And I just don't care to feel like that. It's not fulfilling at all. But inside of those standalone videos, there may be some videos in there that are not trading related at all. So we used to do some I used to do some minor small little vlogs last year and stuff. That may come back. I can't guarantee that. It does take a little more effort to do that. But at the same time, there will be some events that I'll be potentially, that I will be partaking in that may have a story to be told. And if I want to tell that story, then I'm going to make that video, and it might kind of seem random to someone, but it's just, this is my channel, so I'm going to post what I want to post. So that's kind of almost a schedule approach. As I've been thinking, and I have more clarity, when it comes to trading, this is the year that I'm going all in on it, and I feel like I can confidently say that because I got a much more systematic approach to going all in. In years past, yeah, maybe I felt like it was time to go all in, but I just didn't know enough. I didn't have enough experience to really know what the fuck I was doing, let's be honest. Now, I have 100% committed to becoming the best version of myself in that regard. Hands down, I'm dialed in. I don't care what it's going to take. That is the game plan for this year. I might fail. I literally could blow up and it will be the end of it all, and who knows? Like, I have no idea. I highly doubt it'll be the end of it all, but you never know. Like, the trading side of me right now is more fired up than ever, and I get fueled. I'm getting even more and more fueled by a lot of the absolute nonsense and bullshit that gets posted on this, platform and other platforms by people who are successful traders. I'm not sitting here telling you that I'm this multi-millionaire trader who's amassed, tons of capital and has been doing it for 30 years. I'm 25. This year I'm going to be 26. I've only been doing it for so long. I mean, I guess you can say since back when I was like 18, whatever. Okay, so yeah, you could maybe say, 7 years of somewhat experience, but inside of that, there's ups and there's downs, and you gain that experience, and as you grow from that, now you look at things with a different perspective, and I have a much different perspective than even just a year ago. And so, given that it's been about 10 months of consistent profitability, that fires me up even more because I've seen it, I've felt it, I've gotten the sense through bear market. Well, I guess we've been in a bull market, right? But my best month was the month where the market did the worst. So the correlations to only being good conditions don't match up. And so all of these things playing in has gotten me more fired up and more confident in what I'm doing. And I'm going to stick to the plan. There's no push and pace. Like, I don't need to do this by this date. There's no number goals. I don't have a dollar amount, but I plan to trade my system and scale as opportunity presents itself. Simple as that. And I want to document all of that, what it actually takes in real trading, what someone who is on that trajectory, what does it actually take? What are they doing? What are they thinking? And that will bring out some of those standalone videos and some insights here and there outside of our trade recaps and live streams. Now for some of the fun in terms of other stuff that I think I'm going to post. It may seem random, but I have signed up for about 100 miles of racing across various terrain in the United States for this year, and it's only in the first few months of the year. I have 2 races that I've signed up for. For those who are not aware, I recently, about a year ago, started running. I had traditionally always been someone who lifted weights, and I wanted to try something new, challenge myself in a different way. Still lift weights 4 times a week. I love it, but running fills in the gaps, and running has been something that I just love. Being outside, I love running. I love running in the woods, on trails. I'm not maybe your marathon type, hence why I signed up for 2 ultra marathons, meaning distances over a marathon, and they're all on trails. So in late February, late this month, I'm going out to Arizona to do a race with my sister. We were supposed to do one together in November of last year. She got hurt. I did it myself. And then in May, I'm doing one myself in Georgia, in North Georgia. This one has over 17,000 feet of elevation gain and loss. And it is a point-to-point race, about 57, 58 miles, something like that, in North Georgia. And you have like 20-something hours to complete it. And you'll likely be going through the night. It starts at 8 a.m. There's almost no way I'm going to finish it prior to midnight or prior to 8 p.m. when it gets dark. So I will be going into the night, which will be a completely new, scary, exciting, I don't even know, experience altogether. So as much as that sounds so random from what I literally just talked about 2 minutes ago, I really have no clue what the second half of this year is going to bring. But the first half of this year, that is kind of what's going on, or part of what's going on behind the scenes, behind what people see. And I might want to share some of those stories because fuck it, I don't know. Like, I want to share that. It's my channel. It's my life. I can do whatever I want. But people probably ask, like, why do you do that? Like, it's kind of random. And the answer that I have is I really want to just see what I'm capable of doing. And it's almost like when you do something like that, like other things feel easier, right? You do something really hard and you can kind of draw upon that in other aspects of your life. It doesn't have to be physical. It could be mental. It could be anything else. And when you do something really, really difficult and you're disciplined in your training XYZ to get there, and then you complete it, I think it rolls into a lot of other aspects of life. And there's nothing wrong with challenging yourself. So I'm there for it. Also, I love being outside. So running outside has been awesome. And as we approach summer, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. And maybe I'll meet some cool people on the way. People who are kind of freaks like myself who are running, 50, 60 miles in the fucking woods, like for fun, like hurting, like literally in pain for fun. Like, I don't know. It's weird. So I don't know how much I'm going to film and how much I'm going to be able to document with that. I'll probably post a lot on Instagram. That's probably me where I post a lot of stuff. If you want to check that out, it's up to you. But if there's a random video that kind of comes out of nowhere, now you have a little more context as to why. So there you have it. I want to just use this as more of a documentation for myself for the future. I think it's cool to do, and it's cool to look back on and learn from. And it's really as simple as that. It's nothing else. Like this, like I said before, this is not for the dollars. This is not about that. If it was, then I probably wouldn't be this open with explaining this stuff, because I know it's kind of like you're hiding, something. There's nothing to hide. So for the few who watch this and are still watching, I appreciate you. And here's to a sick 2024. Peace.